Shout out to Jimmy on Instagram for the Morpheus picture. Shout out to Rising Sun. And I want to talk to you about this thing that Rising Sun mentioned in the comments. I thought was very mind blowing. How many people do you guys know have ever had a lemonade stand in your neighborhood that was like in your circle of friends? Probably none, right? So what has come to be understood is there's a bunch of fakers in here creating a perception that every 2,000 years people get recycled, and then they come back as these kids in a society that is hunky-dory, like a slice of American pie kind of feel, and they create a perception that this place is like an amusement park that you can live in, when in reality it's just loaded like a damn potato of the worst atrocities that you've ever probably seen or whatever. And in our world and in our perception, we still deal with bullshit from servants. You know what I'm saying? That servants are supposed to fulfill. And as you guys have experienced in your past, dealing with this system that's supposed to honor remedies and things like that. And now that's time for that to be done, because as we know, our inalienable rights and where they are and where they lie. So, all right. So, yeah. So they create a perception with these lemonade stands and all this stuff. And it's just like, what the hell? And it's a lot. It's a lot. Apparently, they're just a bunch of fake kids doing lemonade stands, and it's all a part of this Illuminati. They're saying that the word breaks down in the lemonade and stuff like that. I was just like pretty blown away by it. But I just want to mention that because they create a perception, and they've been doing this for thousands of years. But take a look, as I feel very strongly about this prophecy here, is as Kaws all this time has been putting a death head on the Mickey Mouse character, and he has been shopping it around as a figure that has been selling for like $1,200 a figure, and selling out in all these places and blowing up. And the same story of Obey, how they blow up and they got all this their stuff everywhere, and then they got noticed, and then suddenly they got blew up. Banksy, all of them, they're all just a bunch of jokers. They're just lying. So this is huge. So I guess at this point, even as simplistic as how I feel like a lot of my methods have been, as simple as some of this stuff is seemingly, like, paperwork or staring into the sun or whatever, simple as these regiments are, it just seems like this is a huge turning point for us that they've been waiting for, and that they now cannot take back and say, no, we ain't tripping off this, because this is huge for them. This is monumental, as we can see. They're worried about this Mickey Mouse coming, and I'm just like, they need to be worried about her, bro. Think about it. People are looking at me like, they be worried about this Mickey. Man, y'all need to be worried about this woman, bro, because ain't nobody gonna point fingers and blame me and say, you filed those orders. Man, you know goddamn well I'm gonna file those goddamn orders. You better be fucking goddamn tootin'. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck she says, because at the end of the day, that's our whole existence, in our minds, how we grew up with the churches and stuff, thinking that we just do what God tells you. It just makes total sense. And then it's for your own good. But we are friends, but it's not like I'm like, shaking in my boots or nothing like that. I'm just saying, shit, y'all need to be worried about her motherfucking ass. I wouldn't even be worried about Mickey Mouse. Like, y'all niggas is tripping. Like, excuse my language or whatever, but I'm just saying. Like, people are tripping in here. Who worried about Mickey for? So I see this, $1,200, $1,600 for this piece of crap plastic. It's just okay, and it's a paramount expression, it's happening here. It's huge. It's a huge deal. Doodles aren't getting their way in here, or whatever it is that they're saying. These light bodies that are on top of the people are not active, and and it's a sad thing or something like that. But yeah, you can see it here clear as day that they are not what they seem. They are not just successful artists. No artist in here is going to be successful unless they are shilling or horribly deformed or whatever the fuck they are in here. So there you have it. You can't even support I mean, I think great art is great art. I don't give a shit if whoever it is. It could be MF Doom, anybody. They're all fucking creeps. But at the end of the day, if you have talent, um, I do respect talent to a degree, I must say. So that's as far as that goes. But yeah, this is just ridiculous. These people have been waiting for this one moment, and I don't know how long it's been. And I don't even want to see what my past lives have been like, because you imagine Mickey being on a cow and they're just like, oh, we got this cow here. It's got Mickey ears on it, or whatever, whatever the past life was for young Samantha, because she had this chakra alignment, and now it's inside of myself. But it's a trip, man. This whole thing is mind blowing. It's just to no end. I'm just astounded in every kind of way, for better or for worse. But onward we go through the fog. And wow, today has been very interesting. Mm-mm-mm. Very interesting indeed. You can even tell yourself that they exist, and you ain't gonna really know. You ain't gonna really get it until you tell yourself they exist, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, just imagine like a country dude sitting back, and he's just like, aliens are coming. Just bullshit, right? And then they say, whatever, man. Oh yeah, they kind of exist, right? Yeah, whatever. And then he say, no, motherfucker, they're coming. Here's all the details. And then they're just like, oh shit. But then when they really get it, they're just gonna be like, holy shit, wait. It's interesting. You could tell yourself over and over again that there's a face on the sun and all this stuff. But this whole place is just very interesting in so many ways. That goes beyond human understanding, what we've been brought up in, conditioned for. This whole thing is just so interestingly perplexing on so many levels. But I will have more videos, so stay tuned. Hit that like button. Welcome to Grimnasty TV.